All right, so welcome back to the Farmers. Is the program that talks about agriculture. In Ikeja Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture, all we talk about is how to better the lot of our people, how to put good money in your pocket, how to make sure that you have food on your table, and how to make sure people don't just work, suffer till they die. Everybody should, at a point in time, get to a point of rest. And I may not know you, I may not know what you do, I may not know your capacity, I may not know your history in life, I may not know what you have gone through, but one thing is certain: God did not create any man to suffer forever. So there must be a time of rest. There must be a time of rest for all of us. So in the Kenya Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture, we're saying you need to rest. You need to rest at a point in time in life. So we're using agriculture to preach rest. We're using agriculture to preach love. Nigeria has been declared the poverty headquarters of the world, that the poverty capital, meaning that the poorest of the poorest are living in Nigeria with all the things God has done for us. You see, the only reason this can be so is that we have too many wicked people in the society. We have people who don't care about others. We have people who are just busy grabbing, getting everything in their names. And they are calling you richest man in the world. They are calling you richest man in Africa. And you're like this, you're happy, But you don't know you are the poorest man in the world. They call you the richest pastor in the world. The richest pastor lives in Nigeria. And how did you come about that kind of an appellation? How did you come about such title? What do you need that for? In a country where most people are suffering, in a country where many people are looking for 5,000 naira to send their children to school, it's nothing else but wickedness, ladies and gentlemen. And that is what we talk about on this program. May we just appeal to your conscience that you allow God to use you, okay, in solving people's problems. God has the capacity to teach you what to do. Because if you check the world, the only thing that makes the world run well is systems. God gives people ideas, concepts, to develop things that will make life better and easier for people. So God can use you, sir, Mr. Pastor. God can use you, sir, Bishop. God can use you, sir, the imam. God can use you, Mr. Lawyer. God can use you, Mr. Doctor, to look for one system, just a system that can pull Nigerians out of poverty. It's shameful the way all of us are living, like I don't want to say non-entities, because if we claim we're educated, if we claim we went to school, and our education cannot change our people's situations, then something is wrong. We didn't go to school. So I say to many people that no, there is no one educated Nigerian, as far as I'm concerned, because it looks like the more we get certificated, the more paper education we get, the poorer the people are becoming. It's scary. The more schools we create, the more graduates we produce, the more certificates we issue, the poorer the people become. So who is educated in Nigeria? And that's what we're talking about. You can blow all the grammar, Mr. Professor. You can blow all the grammar, doctors. You can be there, preach, pontificate, until God can use you to end poverty in Nigeria. Then we don't have any educated person in Nigeria. We don't have any godly person in Nigeria. You are not godly if you are not solving people's problems. And that is the essence of this program, just to appeal to your conscience. Please help humanity. And when I say help humanity, I'm not saying be giving them handouts. I'm not saying, give them 100,000 naira today, next week give them 50,000 naira. That's not it. That is not solving their problems. What you are busy doing is to turn them to beggars. So we have many executive beggars all around us. Social media is even worse. We have them on the social media streets, beggars. They drop a bank account here today. They are begging for, 2,000 naira tomorrow. People are going through a whole lot. So giving them handouts will not solve the problems. What we are talking about is that allow God to minister to you, sir. Allow God to minister to you, man. To give you one idea that will turn people's situations around. It's not good. It doesn't make any sense that you are building auditoriums for 1 million, 2 million people, and 80% of them will be poor. It doesn't make any spiritual sense. It doesn't make any economic sense. It does not make any social sense. It does not make psychological sense. In any sense, the emotional sense, it doesn't make. And so, our plea on the farmers is that please allow God to use you. It does not matter what they call you. It does not matter the name you bear. Please, your title is irrelevant. Allow God to genuinely use you to create a system that will help the people. If they call Nigeria the poverty capital of the world, and you still carry that green passport, you still answer Nigerian, and you feel you can die without solving that problem, you feel you will go to heaven living Nigeria the way it is right now, it's a lie. And you say, okay, at least you cannot rest in peace even. It's very difficult. So that's what we're saying. Today on the farmers, apart from appealing to you, we're using the opportunity also to reach out to people who are stranded in life. They don't know what to do. The Ikeja Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture is saying we are not just ordinary business group. We are poverty fighters squad. We're solving societal problems. Using agriculture, using housing, and using entertainment. You see, these three things, if you check it properly, appear to be the only things that are most important in life. And the COVID came to tell us this. That is the essence of COVID. For me, God was sending a strong message to this society that, look, only three things are important in life. Number one is that you have food on your table, so you don't die of starvation. You have somewhere to sleep at night, however it looks, you have somewhere to lay your head at night. And number three, during the COVID, imagine we were locked up for 5 months?
Yes.
4 or 5 months?
Yes.
The same spot, nobody could travel. All your limousines could not be used. Your Gucci t-shirts, your Italian shoes were just there. All your Owambe clothes were just there. Nobody could use them. So God is saying to you that, listen, the only important things in life are these three things. And thank God for entertainment. Without entertainment, some of us would have run mad. 5 months, nothing to do. Just imagine that life without a television or without a phone. So it shows you that only these three things are important in life. If we get committed to it, we can use that system. We can create a system around them, to set people free from poverty. That is the essence of what we're doing. So if you are unemployed, You can use phone, but you're unemployed right now. We just created what we called Employment Bank Niger. It's only you who can solve Nigeria's problem. So Employment Bank Niger will be paying all unemployed people 10,000 naira every month. 10,000 naira support stipend every month. So if you want to be part of this, you're going to call out the number given to you. Our meeting still holds on Saturday. Every Saturday, we train people how to explore these three things I called out. That is food, agriculture, housing, going to lay your head, and entertainment. How you can make money from these three. Every Saturday, 12 o'clock, we are here in city of Lagos. So we teach people free of charge. They're not asking you to bring money. Just come. Open your mind to new ideas, new systems, new things that may work or may not work. But you see, on this side, we are bold enough to spread this news because we have seen that it can work. And it has been working for over 4 years now. So we are asking you to come and join us. Come around on Saturday. Saturday is, what date is that? Saturday is 5th of February. Fantastic. The year is already running. What new thing have you done since the year started? So Saturday, we're giving you another opportunity to come and see a system. Now, this system may not fit into what you're looking for in life. It may not fit into your desire of a solution. It may not fit into your quest or your ambition. It does not matter. When you come, you see, get inspired. Don't stop if you don't like it. Go and look for another one. Okay? But even if you cannot get another one, I'm pleading with you, don't stop until you create something that can help the people. The bottom line is that you must create something in your own lifetime. You must create a system that can help the people. So Saturday will be there. For those who cannot make it on Saturday, by Wednesday you can, join us in Lagos. In Lagos on Tuesday, we'll be in Abuja, and Saturday also. This Saturday, we'll be in Abuja teaching people this system that will put food on your table, that will put money in your pocket, will turn you to a car owner, will turn you to a landlord. Simple system, just one system can solve so many problems. That's what we discovered. That's what we're sharing with you. Yes. So this week on Saturday, in Lagos, we're treating snail farming, snailry. Some people will call it snailry. Jesus, my favorite. Oh, my snail, oh, my snail. Snail farming on Saturday. Come and learn how to farm snail in your backyard, even in your kitchen. You can do this business. Okay, just find that second source of income, something to leverage on that can, cushion the effect of what's going on in society. Don't get it twisted. It will never get easier in Nigeria. Have you ever seen petrol pump price went up and come down? School fees, as a principal or the proprietor of the school, as the proprietor ever called you to say, sorry, we are now reducing school fees for your children. Don't stop looking for how to reduce your responsibilities. Begin to look for how to increase your earnability. Awal is here, farmer Awal is around. He's going to tell you about snail farming briefly. Then I will go into our profile of the day. Awal.
All right. Good afternoon, listeners. Those watching on YouTube, good afternoon. In fact, the last saying actually caught me unaware. Don't find a way of reducing your responsibility. Find a system that can actually expand your earnability.
Earnability.
That is key.
That
It is key, very, very key. And little you wonder that the Kenya Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture, we have a system that works, and that's the system we are calling you into to be part of. Basically, all you need to do is to avail yourself on Saturday, this coming Saturday, 5th of February 2022. Just avail yourself. Come and see a system that works. At least it has been working for us. So come around, invite your friends, your neighbor, your enemies, anybody you have around you. Let them be part of this and let them it's free. We are not asking you to pay for it. Free of charge. In fact, I call it a means of empowerment. Because information you act upon can only brings about transformation. So we really need you to be around. Now, the good thing also that we have discovered is that even if you cannot be there physically, you can join us via Zoom. Or there's a new link we have actually discovered which has been very seamless. Now, the Google Meeting. So all you need to do is just avail yourself to us and we'll share the link with you. But for those who are on the Telegram, who are on WhatsApp or Facebook, we've already shared the links there. But if you are listening maybe for the first time, the number to reach out to for you to be part of this meeting on Saturday is 0909 88 322. Again, 0909 88 322. So you can reach out to that number. Sorry, I would like to join via the Google Meeting. Can you share the link? Definitely somebody will share the link with you with that number on your WhatsApp. Also, now for those who would like to be physically present, that will be much more very, very appreciated. Meaning you can hear and see everything directly. You can ask questions one-on-one, not network having an issue or so. So the address for you to come if you are in Lagos is 3B Alayode Close off Agbaoku Street, Awoshika bus stop, Opebi in Ikeja, Lagos. Anywhere you are coming from, Awoshika could be your landmark. 3B Alayode Close off Agbaoku Street, Awoshika bus stop, Opebi, Ikeja, Lagos. Or you call the number you put a call through the number I called earlier for easy direction and description. Now, if you are in Abuja or you are close to that environment, maybe you are in Kaduna, Kano, Nasarawa, as the case may be, the office address that this same meeting will be holding simultaneously is 3B Ogun Street, Area 2, Gariki in Abuja. Same 12 o'clock prompt, 3B Ogun Street, Area 2, Gariki in Abuja. That's the address you have to go to on Saturday. They also have the same thing that will be going on in Lagos simultaneously on Saturday. Please avail yourself for this important information so that this 2022 something different can come out at the end of December 2022. So, like the president has already said, even when you come for all of this sensitization and meeting we talk about, if it doesn't make sense to you, we are not saying we are the best. If it doesn't make sense to you, we won't collect money and we won't tie you down. Just come around, invite people around you that they can benefit. Many people say, me, I don't need it. Maybe my children. Yes, your children, your neighbors, ask them to come. Empower them in a way that they can be self-dependent or self-reliant. So, 12 o'clock will get started. If the system we show you doesn't work, please set up something that works so that you can liberate more people from this hardship, so to say, that we are experiencing in this part of the world. Now, on that same Saturday, from what we have also discovered, we said, okay, if we are to achieve our aim in a way that every household must have a farmer, that's why we said, okay, Saturday, 2 p.m., either you are a member, you are not a member, please come for the training, come for the empowerment. 2 p.m. this weekend, we'll be talking about snail farming. Snail farming, ìgbín ṣíṣe. How can you get started in your little way? If you have a bucket, if you have tires, in your room, so to say, in your kitchen, you can have all of this practice. It's not a function of I must have a land before you can do this. But I've seen so many members coming. When are you repeating snail? It's snail that I'm interested. I said, don't worry. A time will come. We announce it on all our program and all the social media and so this is the opportunity for you. Saturday, please, in Lagos, we'll be having snail farming. Invite everyone around you. It's one of the easiest animal husbandry you can keep as a farmer. And at the end of the day, you make something out of it. Now, like I do tell people that attend our trainings and sensitization, I say, see, even if you are not doing it to make money, do it to feed yourself and your family. And as you practice and learn all of this, you can expand it if you see that there is a prospect in it. So come and get empowered so that in 2022, you will do something differently to add value to you. Remember, the president said something, but it's a take home for me personally. Don't see or look reason to reduce your responsibility. Husband, don't fight your wife at home, saying because I cannot afford so thing, then you now turn to a nagging or a troublesome husband in the house. No, find a way of enabling yourself in a better way that farming and agriculture can actually profile the solution you are looking out for. That is the empowerment we are calling you into. Saturday, by the special grace of God, we will be at our office and you can also join us online. The address once again, 3B, Alayode Close, off Agbaoku Street, Awoshika bus stop, or Pebi in Ikeja, Lagos. And for those who would like to call or send a WhatsApp message for description, you can send a message on WhatsApp or put a call through to 0909 8888 322, and you can go through the website. In case you are listening for the first time, you can go through the website www.ikejachamber.com. Now, for those who are on Telegram, click on join Telegram and it takes you to our Telegram group. Any question you want to know or you want to ask, definitely somebody will be there to attend to you. Saturday is the 5th of February 2022. Is another time to get empowered. Please, this 2022, dare to achieve more. And farming is the best way to go. Thank you. We'll be expecting you on Saturday. God bless you.
All right. Farming is the best way, is the easiest, the fastest route to freedom, financial freedom. You see, one of the ways you know poor people is is when you see a man, he needs to write down how he spends money every day. You see, you're still struggling. He's still struggling. Now, I need to write everything. I bought petrol. I gave petrol 2,000 naira. I gave Aisha 5,000 naira. And you need to write everything at the end of the day. And then you are cracking your brain. What did I do with money? The word says, I will bless you and you will become a blessing. You are not blessed yet until your life begins to bless people. You just go out without plan. Without plan. You just go out and you see somebody take 100,000, solve that problem. You don't write all of those things down. And somebody will say, at the beginning of the year, draw a budget. Draw a budget. Budget. And that's what they teach. Don't spend outside that budget. Can you imagine Dangote drawing a budget of what to spend in a year? You see, let's push ourselves out of that cycle that puts you on the same spot in life and makes you to look like you work for money. People who work for money are always afraid to spend money because the labor. You can do what you love and you make good money. I've had several times, I suffered for my money. Do you know what I went through to make the money? Why did you have to suffer to make money? When you can actually you can do what you enjoy, what gives you happiness in life, and you're making money. That's where the world is going. And that's why we're calling you. There are systems. There are several systems in the world right now that can make good money for you with comfort. So you don't have to suffer to make the money. One of such systems is the one we're going to show you on Saturday. So I'm pleading with you, don't miss this opportunity again. Of course, we will give opportunity to those who would like to call into the program eventually. So you can call and ask your questions. The questions about membership, especially, whether you are an active farmer or a passive farmer, or you are just building teams. I need to talk about that team. I think I'll talk about the team building next week. I will specially dedicate time to talk about the team building next week. My mentor, the greatest one I have in life, our Lord Jesus Christ, was a networker. He was a businessman. He came, he had a product he needed to sell. But he knew if he didn't do something fundamental, he was just going to suffer selling this product. And so what he did was, first of all, to look for 12 people. So he had the product, he had the salvation product. He needed to sell, say, come, don't die anyhow, come and buy this product, buy this salvation. But he knew. Of course, he could do it all alone, he could be spreading the news himself. But you see, he needed to leave a legacy for all of us to follow. That if you want to live well in life, stop living alone. Stop struggling alone. Stop doing things alone. Build teams. So what he did was to build a team of 12. In the Kenya Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture, we are not asking you to build the 12. Just do 6. Do 6. You see, the 12 Jesus Christ built are the ones that are still getting to us right now. Because even when one of them dropped, he still got a replacement. They replaced him. So the 12 are the people that are still getting to all of us. They are the ones that got to me, and I'm getting to other people, and you see billions of people have gotten to know about that message Jesus Christ brought. And that's what we're teaching you. If you have a message for the world, there is something in your spirit God is saying you are sent to deliver. Don't work alone. A day must come when you just relax on your couch and money is dropping in your account. Start building the day from now. If you come on Saturday, we'll show you what to do. We will tell you what we are doing. And if you would like to partner with us, let's work together. We can rescue this generation. You see the way our young people are going about life right now. Rituals everywhere. I even saw one young guy was taking bread. I was taking him to the toilet. You see, the devil is deceiving them every day. They are now taking their parents to sacrifice for money. You can imagine how it's going to be if this trend continues. You can imagine how it's going to be the next 5 years, 10 years. We need to do something urgent. And that's why we are calling you. Please stop pretending as if everything is okay. You see, doing somebody shout hallelujah. God. No, we are in an emergency situation. We all need to get up angry with the situation and begin to deal with it. So that's why we're calling you. So today we're looking at the biography, the profile of one Nigerian whom God has blessed. God has blessed this man. I mean, he has paid his dues, but definitely God has shown him mercy. And he's still living up till now. And I just wonder how these fathers feel, seeing the country the way it is right now. Would they be happy to die and leave this country this way? So we're pleading with them. That's why we're doing this program. We're pleading with them to please show mercy on Nigerians. God will give them one concept with which they can help the nation. So we're looking at Reverend William Folorunsho Kumuyi. Reverend William Folorunsho Kumuyi. Reverend William Folorunsho Kumuyi is a pastor. Okay, he's it's a renowned Nigerian pastor and a faith ambassador I love that. Faith ambassador. A faith ambassador. He was born into a Christian family in Eri Ijesha in Osun State, western part of Nigeria, predominated by the good people of the Yorubas. Pastor Kumuyi grew up in Ogun State, Nigeria, where he completed his primary and secondary school education in 1961 at Mayflower School in Ikenne, Ogun State. After which, he proceeded to the University of Ibadan and in 1967 graduated with a first-class honors degree in mathematics, graduating as overall best graduating student in that academic session. So he graduated first class in mathematics, Pastor Kumuyi. Okay, after this success of his undergraduate degree, he subsequently took a postgraduate course in education at University of Lagos. Pastor Kumuyi began teaching mathematics in 1962 at Mayflower School, where he graduated from his secondary school, his alma mater. He went on in the early 1970s to become a lecturer of mathematics at the same University of Lagos, where he completed his postgraduate degree. Let's look at his Christian ministry. In 1973, while being a lecturer of mathematics at the University of Lagos, Pastor Kumuyi began a Bible study group with 15 students who had come to him for Bible training. This training became the foundation of the deeper Christian life ministry. In 1975, Pastor Kumuyi was expelled from the Apostolic Faith Church. That was his church, the church he was attending then. From the Apostolic Faith Church for preaching on the baptism of the Holy Spirit. For preaching on the baptism of the Holy Spirit. So the Apostolic Faith Church expelled Pastor Kumuyi for preaching. For preaching, on the baptism of the Holy Spirit. However, he continued his independent ministry, which in 1982 became the Deeper Life Bible Church. As of 2005, the Christian ministry is said to have over 800,000 affiliates. The Deeper Christian Life Ministry, founded by Pastor Kumuyi, as the international headquarters of his church in Gbagada, Lagos, Nigeria. The church auditorium at the international headquarters could comfortably seat up to 30,000 worshippers at a time. It was described by experts as the fourth largest in the world. The auditorium was inaugurated on the 24th of April 2018 and the vice president, Pastor Yemi Oshibajo, attended the inauguration. Other notable places of worship of his Christian ministry include the Deeper Life Conference Center in Ogun State, and the International Bible Training Center at Ayobo, Lagos State, Nigeria. Pastor Kumuyi is currently one of the richest and the most influential pastors in Nigeria, with a net worth estimated at $10 million. It's an estimate too. I mean, it could be more, it could be less, but definitely I know it to be more. Its net worth is estimated to be $10 million. Aside being known as a pastor, he's also an author. He had written so many books in life. Ladies and gentlemen, we clap for our father, Pastor W.F. Kumuyi, for what God has done in his life. And Daddy, we say God bless you for yielding to the voice of God to do what you are doing. And on this program, we say that we are begging you in the name of God. This same God who has brought you from nothing into something, that please, sir, allow God to minister to you. Please open your heart more to God to teach you or give you one concept that can turn things around for this nation. You have the biggest auditorium around. You have fantastic people in your fold. You have all the things that people will look at and say, this man is a successful man of God. Please, with the way this country is right now, with the way Nigeria is right now, you don't look successful. Because the problem of the society has overshadowed your success. And if God called you and he said to you, you are the light of the world, that no city set on the hill is ever hidden, it means that you are hiding. That is why darkness is still pervading the land. It means that until you shine, darkness will never end from this country. So if we have this number of poor people around you, sir, if we have this number of jobless young people around you, sir, if we have this number of young girls, 15 years, 12 years old, roaming the streets at night, in Abuja, in Lagos, in Port Harcourt, you see them, young girls selling their body. In your own lifetime, sir, it means you have not started shining. We celebrate you. We thank God for your life. But we're begging you, sir, that please don't die until you do something about the poverty situation in this country. Please, sir, open your heart. Allow God to speak to you. Allow God to give you one concept that can solve societal problems in this country. Nigerians are suffering. Nigerians need help urgently. You cannot pretend that you don't know there is huge problem in this nation. So as long as God has brought you from nothing to something, please let this count on the people you have around you. Even if it's just your church members, you can solve their problems. You can start a housing project for them, sir. Affordable housing project for all your church members. Make up your mind that nobody will step into your church and will remain a tenant within 1 year. We can create that system that can pull them out, and you will discover if you do that, all the architects in your church will be busy. The masons in your church will be busy. The engineers will be busy. The carpenters will be busy. So there will be more money flowing in your congregation. The same money you are keeping in the banks right now for the use of Dangote and his friends. We are pleading with you, sir. Show mercy on these people. Show mercy. I'm not saying take care of even the people, in other churches, in your church. Because if you take people in your church out of poverty, you take them from housing market, they reduce the pressure on the demand for houses in Nigeria. And so other people will be able to get cheap houses to buy or rent, because you have taken a large chunk of customers, of landlords' customers, away from them. That is what we're preaching. So that's what we're asking you. It's not sufficient that your church members are righteous. Righteousness in poverty is no righteousness, sir. It's not sufficient, sir, that you preach so well. It's not sufficient, sir, that you pray so well. It's not sufficient, sir, that you fast so well. This God you call has the capacity to give you that concept, the idea to solve Nigeria's problems. Because the earth is of the Lord and the fullness thereof. Everything belongs to God, and He created heavens and earth within seconds, split of seconds. Created everything we see right now. So God is saying to you, sir, have mercy on the people of Nigeria. I've heard again and again, so what is government's work? They are not called the light of the world. These people you call government. Can we leave them? Because they are not the light of the world. They don't have the capacity to solve the problems. Their inside is darkness. And so if you are now waiting for them, if you are pushing your people to them, you are asking your people to wait for them to do it, you know it will never come. And that is why it has never come from the 60s that you've been preaching. Sir, you are the only one God can use to solve Nigeria's problem. Will you listen to him again? Will you ask him from that system? Young boys are creating Facebook to turn around situations. They are creating YouTubes. They're creating Twitter to put good food on people's tables. You also can create something, sir. And that is the plea we brought today. Thank you so much, sir, for all you have been to this society, to this generation. And forever, your name can never be forgotten in Nigeria and in the world. But please, this last step needs to be taken. Because we know, Pastor Kumuyi turned 80 last year. Pastor Kumuyi turned 80 last year. So we know they are getting closer to wrapping it all up. Please, don't wrap it up until you find a system that can practically take people out of poverty. God bless you, sir. Thank you. And we know we know God will minister to you. This video may not get to you. Our radio program may not get to you, but God laid in our spirit to plead with our fathers, and that's what we're doing. Please show mercy upon Nigerian citizens. They are dying. They are going in droves to overseas looking for how to survive. Some of them will die in the sea. Some of them, they will kill them where they're working. Some of them will do like 4 or 5 jobs in a day. They are suffering, and it's because their nation cannot take care of them. And we have good people like you, Pastor, who can turn things around for people. God bless you, sir. God will help you. God will keep sending you destiny helpers, and God will make you to stand tall for him in this society. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's our program for today. As I would like to see, okay, the calls, and if there's any call, our time is fast spent. They are pursuing me now. They are sending me out of the studio. But if you want to make a call, you are listening right now. The number to call, I give them the number to call into.
Okay. Now for those who are listening, and maybe you have a question or you just want to contribute to the program, you can call 0909 8888 311. As in, just call for now as we are in the studio. 0909 8888 311. So you can put a call through that number as we are speaking, because we need to go.
All right, so our time is fast spent. I don't know. Sorry about that. Maybe next week we'll call out the number earlier so that you can call into the studio. We want to try to make this as interactive as possible. But of course, God will help us. This message is dear to our heart. This message is very clear. Unless we all work together, we cannot make sense of our lifetime here. And you see, the only solution we found as a group of business people, is to say we cannot just continue to do business as usual. We can look at the society and find solutions here and there that can solve their problems. So that system is what we're asking you to come and see on Saturday or Tuesday or Wednesday. Just come and see. If it makes sense, let's do it together. Let's collaborate and let's push people out of the poverty. Yes, we're on Poverty Fighters Radio and Poverty Fighters TV. Okay, so the program will be coming your way every Thursday as we appeal to people to please show mercy on Nigerians, give them